inhale and let's take a deep breath. The importance of this most primitive act has been known to man for centuries. From the earliest yogis to the most elite athletes, our livelihood relies on this primordial function. But in our busy lives, we've forgotten how to take the true, deep breath. Learning the art of breathing has helped millions of people find inner peace in their busy schedules and hectic worlds. Let's explore where breathwork came from and how it can enhance our lives today. Controlled breathing has its roots in spiritual awakening and meditative relaxation commonly found in yoga and meditation. These ancient practices were first used in the 5th and 6th centuries BCE. They were referenced in ancient Indian texts such as the Bhagavad Gita. In the earliest civilizations of Greece, India, and China, breath took on many names such as Pneuma, Prana, and Chi. These people knew about the power of breath and acknowledged its power on our consciousness.
The breath is something that we all have had since we've been here, alive. It's the one constant we have as humans. The first thing we do when we're born, last thing we do when we die. And my guess would be that as soon as consciousness was formed, we probably were playing with breathwork.
Breathwork, also known as pranayama, the regulation of the breath through certain techniques and exercises, stems from the word prana, meaning life force, and yama, meaning control. Pranayama is also used in conjunction with yoga practices, such as Shurashankriya. Some examples of breathwork include lion's breath and breath of fire. Breathwork coaches often refer to a baby's breathing as the most natural, unadulterated form of breathing. To understand this, we must look at a deep breathing technique utilized by newborns. Abdominal breathing emphasizes the use of the diaphragm, making the oxygen and carbon dioxide transfer and overall breath much more efficient. Exercises such as lion's breath help to bring out this diaphragmatic breathing.
Babies breathe, most babies that are healthy, breathe almost perfect at birth, and that's because when they inhale, and you can't see it on camera, but the belly's going to extend out. When they exhale, naturally even their little shoulders relax down and the belly comes in towards the spine.
But then as we grow up and grow older, we forget how to breathe with that vitality of a newborn infant. And it's really that, like nowadays these like tight schedules and tight bodies and the belts, they're just kind of taking our breath away.
The benefits of controlled breathing are multifold, both physically and mentally. This includes reduced cortisol release, which helps with stress control, better digestion, a boosted immune system, pain relief, lowered blood pressure, and increased energy.
The vagus nerve sends signals about your digestion. It sends signals about hormones. It sends signals to your heart. What better way to regulate yourself and decide how you want to feel in either a scary situation, a situation where you need to be creative, or at the end of the night when you are dead tired and you need to go to sleep and you can't, your breath can put you to sleep.
When it comes to benefits of yoga and breath work, I think it's all these health benefits are really like incidental. They're like a side effect. Really what you gain is that focus and peace of mind and just feeling calm and feeling good.
In our society, mental health is very stigmatized. Breath is one of the most valuable tools in helping someone deal with mental illness, as well as managing the everyday stress. People who practice breathwork on a daily basis report feeling more alert and more relaxed, ready to take on the day's challenges in stride.
We feel so refreshed and kind of reborn, because usually we're not allowed to express our emotions in such intense way, and here we actually invite people to intensify. So if they want to cry, they really go for it, give it 100%. If they want to be angry, so give your anger 100%, and we facilitate these processes.
Or doing anything, I become more centered. I think that's the right word, more centered after doing this Kriya.
Adults are not the only members of society that benefit from breathwork. Breathwork coaches discuss how students can benefit from these techniques in a school setting.
Jillian Pransky, who's a yoga teacher, says our breath is our life partner. So for kids to understand that they're taking an exam and they're not supposed to talk and they can't open their book, they can't access a computer, they've literally forgotten how to think or take the test, they can do some simple breath work, relax down the nervous system, and access their potential again.
Finally, all we need is a place to start.
I think it's like time, place, and circumstance, right? We live in a modern world. Like, how many people can get up 2 hours before work and practice yoga, or before school and breath work?
Foursquare breathing is just the place to start. Foursquare breathing is a technique that allows you to imagine your breath as a breathing cycle on a 1:1:1:1 ratio. It is shown to give you an energy boost, help with muscle fatigues, alleviate headaches, and relieves you of other stress-related symptoms.
This is a technique that most people find pretty calming and relaxing, and doesn't take a lot of effort. So with box breathing, you can sit or lay down, and you don't have to do anything fancy with your hands. You're going to make what we call an ocean sound through the back of your throat. And you can do this with your mouth closed, and it's basically inhaling. And if you listen very closely, you're going to hear the ocean sound, what we call the ocean sound in the back of my throat. And it's just the sound of air moving through your throat. So breathing through the nose with the mouth closed. And as you're breathing, the belly is extending. As you're exhaling, the belly is coming back towards your spine. We're going to inhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, like at the top of the box. Exhale to a count of 4, and then hold again on the bottom. So if you imagine 4 sides to a box, breathing in, holding, exhaling, and holding again. And I'll show you one more round where you can actually hear my breath, and I won't do the counting. So I'm going to exhale. And then you go back to regular breathing.
The power of breath is ready to be harnessed by each of us. The benefits abound and are ready to be discovered by all, old and young. Take a deep breath and let's begin.